So can you tell us a little bit about what you have done to inspire, to motivate, to align your various staff that work for Atlas to focus on the entire end-to-end customer experience and to keep up that engagement momentum as well?
After we created our vision, our mission, we created the essence and values, the ethos, as you can say, of how we would do things. And from there, we made it a structure, and it also begins with trying to hire the right people. So many times when we hire a new staff for a particular job, we would do a profiling to see whether this person would match our ethos. And when that is done, then it's more likely that the person will stay. And after we do a profile, we try to divide them to see whether they are hunters or farmers. So if they're hunters, then we have to treat them differently and develop them differently. All staff, when they join Atlas, they'll go through a 1-week orientation course where the vision, the mission, and the essence and values will be explained to them. And then they'll go through the on-the-job training, which would be anything from 3 months to 9 months long. And every quarter, we will meet together and we'll go through with them how they're doing, what are the work improvements that they need. And what is interesting is that anyone who is confirmed as a sales staff will have to go through the nod of all the other sales staff. So, many times someone can pull the eye over the manager, but you cannot fool your colleagues. After 3 years, our staff who has been with us for 3 years, we would offer them our ASK program, which is short for Ability, Skills and Knowledge. We will look at what they're doing, map out their career path, see where they are at the moment, and how we can elevate them higher. So for some, they will go for a diploma course, others a bachelor, and our top management, or senior management, there's 5 of them. By the end of this year, all 5 of them will have the MBA.
One of the biggest grouses of shoppers have been the lack of product knowledge. How critical is having product knowledge in your line of business, in the hi-fi business?
Not only do our people have to have the service to back up, but the knowledge is important. Unlike other stores, we try not to hire people from other companies. We take them fresh. So what we've done is that we've actually developed a team of what we call our black belt trainers. So they would be usually the manager or the senior advocate. And there is a systematic way that we bring our staff through, from what we call our personal audio up to our lifestyle and then to consultation. And at each step of the way, there's a small little test that they take to see whether they have met up with the competencies. So we try to build competencies by empowering our people with knowledge. And when they have knowledge, they can apply it and do a better job.
What are you doing to encourage the entrepreneurial spirit, that it continues after you?
One of the things that we've done is that we've given those who have been with us for a long time, those who have contributed to the company, the ability to share in the profits. One of my long-term goals is that I hope for my people to own their own stores. So we're putting a model in place that in the beginning they can own 10% share of the company. We create smaller subsidiaries so that the person can buy into it for 10%. We will provide the infrastructure, the store design, and they run the business over time. So what we're doing is that as they work for us, not only are getting their salary, they're also getting a credit that they're building up, so that when the time comes, when they're ready to look after the business, they have that 10% ready with us. So they have to learn to work for themselves. They will know that as a salesperson, the more they sell, the more they win. So what we try to do is to teach our people the way to win. So we show them the rules of the game so that they can play the game to win and not for us to punish them. And I think it's working well, because in the last 6 months, productivity has gone up. When we introduced this new program, the people are more empowered and are beginning to see and reap the rewards of this initiative.